The Mixed Mornings and More podcast with Steph and Sean.
Now available daily.
Good morning, world.
Good morning. Happy Monday. It's January 30th. The year is 2023. And it's 5:31 in the morning, Steph.
Yeah, and it's day 2. I don't know if it's day 2 or day 1 of the Arctic Winter Games.
Day 2.
Day 2. Okay, we say it like that?
Yeah, because the games did officially start yesterday. There were some kind of round robin stuff going on, whether it was curling or futsal or hockey. And of course, the opening ceremonies.
Yeah, so those were at on the baseball field last night?
Legacy Dodge baseball field at Show Place.
There we go. I was there, but I never know what everything's called over there. But then as well, I went to a couple hockey games yesterday too.
Wow.
So I know. I feel like I'm showing you up over here. Did you go to any hockey games?
No, I watched a couple hockey games over the weekend, but I didn't go to the games. Today is my first day of actually going out and volunteering and everything.
Okay. So very exciting, kind of cool at the opening ceremonies last night. They had Hallucination playing. Mm-hmm. They also had fireworks. Everybody had these really fun, foam sticks that glue, and so they were all shaking them.
I saw that on the live stream. I watched the entire live streams, and so I know what you're talking. It looked great on the television with the blue and the green kind of glowing in the dark.
Yeah, and really cool as well to see everybody's matching coats.
I also did like that. I like to see it's Olympic-esque when they all come in, and then you had Greenland in green. I think Alaska was in kind of a very dark navy blue.
Yep.
And Alberta North was just a royal blue kind of, and I don't know,
and Nunavut was in yellow and red hats.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just so cool to see them all kind of walk on through. It was just wow, this is right in our backyard. This is really neat.
Yeah, really, really cool. So take in the Arctic Winter Games if you're able to, see what you can attend. And if you want to and did get a police check, you could volunteer as well.
Just a reminder with the Arctic Winter Games going on right now that people are probably going to try and scam and take advantage of you because they are a big thing going around right now.
Yeah, it is mind-boggling how these bots and things online just are people are talking about this. Let's make sure we take as much money from them as we can.
And the main part where I've found it is on Facebook, and it's basically just to do with joining a group, watching a live stream, or clicking a link. And just it's relevant all over any of our posts that we've done recently. I think I've banned upwards of 10 to 20 people on our page just yesterday of just trying to spam comments, essentially, of people that are just saying, oh, that's so cool to welcome Team Greenland, and they're playing. Hey, click the live stream to watch the games.
Wow. Yeah. Oh, man. And the question I guess I have for this is has somebody created this bot that is just so intuitive that they're click the live stream to watch the games? Or is somebody that terrible and sinister that they're actually creating bots one at a time like this?
I think it has to be bots. It has to be because it's just so rapid, and it's just so copy and paste and everything that once they see a comment or whatever. So I just want to say, live stream, you can just go to the Arctic Winter Games website, awg2023.org. You have all the information right there. There's a watch live button right on the front page of it. I believe they also have a YouTube page, Arctic Winter Games 2023, where you can also go and watch live. And just don't click on any external links from random people that you don't know are sending you to some XYZ website saying, hey, here's a secret stream somewhere, okay?
Okay.
One
of your passions was realized last night, Sean.
Okay. What one?
Well, we've heard so much about your care and frustration about zipper merges. In the summer when construction happens, you just want people to know that they should form a zipper merge.
I could talk about this in traffic circles. I could talk about it every day.
Well, unfortunately, you missed the zipper merge of all zipper merges last night at the end of the opening ceremonies for the Arctic Winter Games. The police came, they blocked off all of the exits for the bays at Mac Island, and so you had to go out to the front row of it, up by the library. And
the three-way stop?
Yeah. I gotta tell you, people were like, you go then I go. You go, then I go. This zipper worked so good, I nearly filmed it just so I could share with you how good we were in Fort McMurray at zippering.
That makes me so happy. I don't know if that's really zipper merging. That's kind of like just parking lot etiquette, I feel.
Oh, okay. Pardon me for being so excited.
But I still love it. I still love it that no one was a dink and people just liked other people to like not fill up one parking lot. So that makes me really happy. I'm happy to see that it wasn't just absolute chaos. Well, totally down there.
Perhaps this was just training for the summer zipper merge. Like we were just getting ready. We were all experiencing the you go, I go thing so that when construction season comes, we can make you proud.
I hope so. I really do. I was debating on washing my car for the past month and a half. I finally did it. And it was all because a text that your friend gave to the station, 780-791-1037. Do you remember what the text said? It was something along the lines of borderline.
She said, it was Jenny Edwards who texted in, so big shout out to her. And she said, wait until it's about to get cold to wash your car. She was like, the day before, go wash it. And then she was like, everything will freeze and you should be able to drive on the roads without getting splashed and getting dirty immediately after you drive out of the car wash.
Jenny, bless your heart. That was the perfect advice that you could ever give. And I'm going to pass it along to everyone right now as well. That borderline day where it's like -10 or maybe even the first cold day, if you can wash your car on that day, you are golden. My car is just pristine right now because I waited the night of the best day essentially. And so it was like -7 and then the next day it was like -30. And so I washed my car at like 8 o'clock that night and it has been just perfect ever since.
And you can tell that it's white again. You're like, look at this beautiful, I could take this to a dealership and they'd be like, wow, what a pretty car. You've been taking care of this thing.
It looks like I park inside. That's what I'm going to say right now. Like, it looks like I have this brand new car, pristine car wash and everything. And it's just because it's not nasty out. It's not slushy out or anything. And it just, the gunk doesn't just splash on it everywhere you go. And so I highly recommend the next go around of car washing days, whenever that is in the future, do it on the very last day, the night of, and you'll be good for the next little bit.
You ever go overdressed to an event?
I think it's better to do that than the other way. A couple times, yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. But last night, I definitely proved that theory wrong.
Oh.
I went to the opening ceremonies overdressed. Mm-hmm. And mainly because I didn't realize I was going to a reception before that was indoors.
Oh.
So I showed up in like leg warmers, boots with foot warmers in them, ski pants, double sweater, giant scarf, very warm jacket.
You look like one of your girl guides. You look like a little 12-year-old with everything strapped up and ready to go.
Oh, yeah. The hashtag Be Prepared motto was absolutely me. And then I walk into this room where everyone looks beautiful and dressed up. And
they can hear you just... They can hear your snow pants rubbing up against each other.
Yeah. I can't believe the amount of people that are like, what are you wearing? Like, what are you wearing? I thought we were going to a -30 outdoor event, but no, I'm in a diamond ballroom. What's happening right now?
It's an outdoor ceremony. Let's accommodate for it, okay, people?
Yeah, I ended up having to peel layer after layer after layer, and then I just was like, somebody give me a glass of water. Like, I am overheating to the max. We went outside onto the viewing platform. Everybody else was like, and I was like, can I take anything else off?
Yeah, you can have my mids. You can have this and that. I over-prepared for this bad boy.
I'm ready.
Wind chill busting to -30 past week, going into this week as well. Just pretty bitter cold out there. And you want to know what still exists out there, Steph?
What?
Shorts guy.
Oh.
The guy who just, no matter what the temperature may be, it's just like, you know what? It's warm enough for shorts out there.
Do you think that he just has like a really high body temperature regulator, or you think he's still trying to be cool from, grade 8 or something? Or why is he going out in shorts?
Shots fired. I love this side of Steph. Holy moly. Usually I'm the one that has to say something like that. Maybe a little bit of both. I don't know what it is, but twice. Saturday, I was at the independent grocery shopping. Homie was just there, some shorts. I was like, damn, here I am, 4 layers, right? I'm
Yeah.
like, nipples couldn't be perkier right now. It is just so damn cold out there. And then Sunday, again, grocery shopping again. I was just over at the Save-On, walking over there. Again, another guy in shorts. I was like, I'm like 5 layers deep today. It's even colder. What is going on out here?
Maybe he just wants a conversation starter. Perhaps he's trying to, this is his pickup line. It's his way of like opening the conversation. If somebody being like, "Are you cold?" and be like, "No." I don't know what he would say back.
Pickup line? My goodness, your parts don't work in this cold of weather. Like, let alone talking to someone. What are you going to do afterwards? Fanboy moment on the weekend, Steph, and I'm still gleaming about it over here.
Ooh, a fanboy. Did you get to meet someone? What happened?
Yeah, the one and only Devin Heroux is in Fort McMurray Wood, Buffalo for the Arctic Winter.
Heroux.
Do you know who that is?
No.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
What if he's listening right now, Steph?
And now you're gonna have a real fanboy moment if he is. What's he?
Oh my goodness!
Do?
He's like
athlete?
he's a sports journalist, and he works for the CBC, and he goes to all the Olympics. He covers everything Canada sports wide, worldwide, and now he's here in the RMWB covering the Arctic Winter Games, and he posted about it on Twitter. He's always on Twitter, so that's why maybe you're never on Twitter.
I am not on Twitter. I do have an account, but I tweet about once every 6 months.
I do exist on there, but okay, well, go follow him right now, okay? And he is such a good person. He describes things and he details it very well on Twitter, and he's just very quick with the updates and everything. Someone that I look up to in the sports broadcasting world. And so when he was saying he was coming to the RMWB, I immediately saw it on Twitter because I'm always on there. And I essentially just said, welcome, hope you enjoy your stay, this, that, and the other. If you need any places to go for food, let me know. And he did. He's like, I do need places. So I was like, this is where you need to eat.
So
and that's my moment.
So you
that I'm
fanboy.
fanboying about.
You talked to the sports commentator about places to eat. Now you got to tell us where you recommended. What are your top spots here?
Oh, I just went over like just the mom and pop places that I always love to support, like the Mitchells, the Hughes, the Faux Mac places, the Spices. Just like the mom and pop. Like everyone knows the chains. You don't need to tell people about chains because they see that in every stop that they go to. You need to tell them about the little like places in the corner that you can find nowhere else.
Well, Sean, if I'm ever in any city, I'm always going to go to you for recommendations because you're probably already following all their Instagram accounts. I'd like to take a moment to talk about bots. The ones online that seem to, bots messed over Ticketmaster's sales of Taylor Swift's concert. Oh, bots are scamming people and trying to get you to click on this link.
Right.
Oh, bots are in your DMs on Instagram saying that they really like your pictures and want to make a mural of what you're up to.
Weird.
How come there are never any good bots?
Yeah, why don't they get more press, hey?
Yeah, or like why don't they get created? Like who is making all these terrible bots and what was the point of them? Were they always sinister or was this technology that turned bad after people got a hold of it?
Yeah, the only good bots that I know of are associated with like either using Twitter or I think I've even seen them on Reddit, social media websites. And the ones that I've seen are like maybe if someone does like a Twitter thread where they post like 7 tweets in a row trying to explain a situation or anything of that nature. You can tweet at a bot. It's a username. And then that bot will like condense the 7 tweets all into one like wording.
Oh.
And so you, instead of scrolling through 7 tweets, you just have one thing to look at. And it's just like a news article now.
Okay. Well,
so that's a good bot that I've heard of before.
That's my first bot I've ever heard of that's good. You got any more in your arsenal?
Yeah, what's the other one? There's one that's like, I've seen that's like remind me. So if someone says, hey, on this day, I'm going to be doing this 2 months from now, I believe you can tweet at a bot and it will remind you, it'll send you a tweet, be like, hey, this is happening on like that day or whatever.
Oh, well, that's kind of cool. I wonder if those were the original bots. They were like, look at these nice bots we've created.
We're using technology for good. And then someone else is like, now let's use it for evil.
Want more of today's show?
Download the Mixed Mornings and More podcast.
Now available every weekday.